Fuck you!
Banana
Wow,
bread.
you really waited for that? You really waited for me to unmute just to yell "fuck you" at my chat.
It's
Banana
Miss
At
bread.
the
Bagel, are
Yellow
you
Bros.
shocked?
Kind
Why
of.
are you shocked at
I
this?
don't know.
You should
I'm
not be
confused
shocked at this.
myself.
Banana bread.
Ooh, banana bread does
You
sound
gave
good.
us a countdown. What did you
Yes,
really expect
so
us
if we
to do
could,
with this?
so we could end any inappropriate talk, and so we wouldn't have to say anything.
It's us. There is no end to the inappropriate talk.
The skeleton
Why
would be
does
like,
this always start with yelling?
Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna get myself some actual water.
You know, we just got to this voice thing. How dare you, Uno? Make it quick.
Don't worry, I can do it at the same time I'm
Oh, God.
talking, so you're good.
Okay, good.
I got a sound. Hello sound.
Yeah,
Oh my
because
god.
I'm using
Why are there sounds?
Thank you, Bismarck.
This is a Bluetooth headset. You good?
No,
Okay,
it was
fine then.
someone
It
following
made
me.
it sound like I needed to wait or some shit. If I don't need to wait, then fuck yeah, I'm gonna keep on talking over
Why
here.
does
like
this
the little
always
dragon
start
man.
with yelling? Because we know each other. Some of us know
Be-
each other in real
I
life.
don't know any of you.
You know me, kind of. You know.
We know
More or
of
less.
you.
Thank you for proving my point. Thank you for proving my point.
Yep, 100%. Alrighty. Apparently, lungs want to cough out
All right,
all
well-
kinds of crap, which is going to make talking and GMing very interesting. Anyway, hi. So, we will go ahead and we'll start with a recap because some people were not here last week.
Actually,
I really should have thought of what we're doing with slime this week. We might have to figure that one out later.
Here.
What?
Let me do something. Let me do something first.
Why?
If
I'm terrified.
you haven't watched the first stream, actually,
Oh, yeah.
I have re-uploaded all of it. Each one.
Yay!
So
Oh,
it should actually be a good idea to tell the chat about that if they wanted to check that out.
Yeah. And if Lich wants to, I
Oh,
know
yeah.
you posted the link somewhere.
Yeah.
You want?
But yeah,
I'll post
Post
it
the link
again.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so wonderful, amazing, is taking Lich's streams and
With
is
permission.
converting them with permission and is converting them into a video, and we're gonna upload to YouTube. That way, that kind of like keeps a record if people want to like look at kind of like experience the game live in the first one. You can absolutely rewatch it, catch up on the story. This is kind of an integrated and growing story. It is a very long campaign, so if you join in the middle, hopefully it can help people like catch up and kind of keep up. And there's just some wonky shit that happens. Not gonna lie, it's us.
Yeah.
I will also warn while I'm doing all this, I am not making any money. So if anyone thinks I'm making a buck, this is free. Not making a single buck for it.
Yeah, we're not paying him either. He can just go fuck himself and volunteer.
Fuck you.
Honestly,
Fuck
how it feels
you.
to work at
You-
Starbucks that time.
You told me insulting you is how you know that people care, so it's your own fault, you know.
You know what? Touche.
See? See? You got nothing against. You got nothing on that one. Which means
Yeah,
I
I
can
got
shut
no-
you up faster than slime can. Anyway. So, story so far. Each adventurer has had a unique reason for being in the location where we currently am. Words are hard.
It really, the words really are hard for
Here you go.
Some of you have received letters from past acquaintances asking you to go to a town of Greenest to assist with something. Some people have had visions. Some people have had just a basic, vague, go this direction from certain gods. Some people have actively been looking into a cult called the Cult of the Dragon, and their different investigation tips have led them to go to the town of Greenest with the rumors that there has been some Cult of the Dragon activity. They've had misleading hints and clues about the cult before, so they're going here to see if this one might be real. But for one reason or another, you all are in the town. One person is from the town. But you have come back to a town that you thought would be a nice, peaceful, quiet life, but actually is there's many flames. There is lots of screaming and chaos, and in the midst of all the chaos, there is a blue dragon up in the sky that is just circling. You haven't seen this dragon do anything yet, but it's definitely there and is definitely causing a lot of panic in the town because, oh god, dragon. So you have come to a town of chaos. You've managed to rescue a couple of the people in the town. One of them has been kind of staying with your group, who is kind of a chef of sorts, I guess. And you have managed to rescue not only the chef, but a couple other people in the town, and have made your way to the center town where a fortified keep is. Along the way, you managed to first you grabbed a couple of kobolds as prisoners, but then you got a little bit more juicy of a prisoner in the form of a human who instead you decided to finish off the kobolds and take the human as your captive and got into the keep proper, which caused a little bit of chaos as people first realized you were not one of the townspeople and thought you might have been raiders that got in. But after clearing up that confusion, you were given leave by the governor of the town to interrogate your prisoner, who in the midst of the interrogation left you with a couple important points. First of all, that there was a confirmation that this person is someone that is affiliated with the Cult of the Dragon, and as well as referred to and basically gave you the reason that they are doing this as that they are collecting loot for the great horde that will usher in the reign of the Queen of Dragons. You also were given the hint that basically that I'm trying to remember how exactly I said it, but that basically that the chaos before he took poison and very strong poison and killed and took his own life to escape any more questions. He was told that when the dragon eggs hatched, that chaos would ensue, and then the glory of the queen would rise. So after this, you decided, well, this body is no longer useful. We might as well do something useful with it. Broke quite a few bones, and mashed things together to make a very nice, human-sized meatball. Covered that thing in a lot of ice and chucked it over the wall back to the people that were outside of the wall, killing a kobold who thought he was going to be heroic and try to catch it. They aren't the brightest of folk. Who knows? And instead, the kobold kind of get a kind of meat splat on the ground. But while you were up on the wall, you got a kind of look over the town, and one of the guards panicked when he realized that one of the buildings that was on fire was the town's mill, which is, basically where all of the flour and other stuff that is ground is stored, and that basically you were told that if that burned down, that this town would not be able to grind more for months, because this is just not the season for it. That's basically where it's stored and stuff like that. So they had been basically grinding their supply. So the chef, realizing that, you know, there will be no more birthday cakes or bread or cupcakes to celebrate anything, dashed off to rescue. You were told of a secret exit tunnel from the bottom of the keep that leads out to the nearby creek, and were given a key. But when you got to the end of the tunnel, the key to the gate at the end, you realize the lock is very rusted and old, not been very well taken care of. And so you initially got the gate open, but then a patrol of sentries started coming by and decided to close the gate and relock it to pretend nothing's happening here. And then there was a little bit of trouble reopening the gate once again, which caused the key to snap. And our resident bard, while trying to pick the lock around the key and get the snapped part of the key out, managed to actually jam it even further, which then meant you guys tried to, like, basically knock this gate out, which caused enough noise to, I look over at chat and all I see is Mr. Bagel going, "Cure would kill me," and I'm trying to figure out why. I should not look at your chat.
It's not important. It's not important. Don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna, like, hide the chat before I take that as I need to, you know, do something about this. That's a reason I just can't look at chat while I run. This attracted enough noise that the sentries, who initially thought that the noise you guys are making was just some rats, including a little illusion that you've made to the effect, came back to do a double check, going, "That's a really loud fucking rat." And see, instead of rats, some very humanoid people, and decided to attack. You managed to take down the sentries, and due to Vlad not being here last week, Roror was left at the entrance to the tunnel. Since this is now an open gate, you didn't want to leave it unguarded. So Roror stayed behind at the tunnel to guard the entrance, to make sure, or at least be like a sentry and let people inside the keep know if anyone found the entry and tried to get inside. While the rest of you followed the river for a bit and then exited the river to take yourself to the mill, where you found some humans similar to the ones that you had captured before, but you also found something a little different. You found a human that was actually in nicer armor that did not seem to really be a cultist, seemed more like a mercenary type person, a little bit better equipped, guarding the outside. And as you investigated the outside, you came to realize that it did not make sense with what you guys know of what their purpose in town was. Their purpose is to gain loot. There's no reason that they would want to set fire to a mill. It just doesn't make sense. And on closer inspection, after coming to that realization, you realize a lot of the fires outside were a bluff. The actual mill is not outside. They literally put burnable material on the outside of the wall and set it on fire. So coming to the conclusion that this was probably a distraction to take some of the forces from the keep to leave the keep and guard the mill, which was their plan, and how they were reacting of, "Hey, we'll send a unit of guards there, but you need to buy us some time. Can you take out the people trying to set fire to the mill? Give us like 15 minutes and we'll be there." So realizing that this might be the cultist plan is to take some of the defensive force away from the keep. You guys sent your turtle friend back, and then realized that the mill inside was actually still running, and not certain if it was just left on or if there might be people of the town that may be trapped inside. You decided to go in and investigate, and fell into an ambush that was set for people that would to go into the mill. Possibly if any units were sent there, that they would be ambushed as well. So fell into the trap that was set for them. You captured the heavier armor guard outside, and after a battle inside, captured 2 more as well. So you now have 3 prisoners who are a little better armed and defended. As your prisoner, one very much surrendered. The other one's kind of reluctant about it. But the person that surrendered was a little terrified at a certain hollow, being very scary. And went, nope, I'm not messing with her. No, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit.
Terrified, and also I did flirt with them. Just
terrified, but a little turned on.
Exactly, the vibes I'm going for.
That is like, until the big Dragonborn decided to step in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so you have taken your 3 prisoners and run back. So Vlad basically your turtle friend made his way back, was very out of breath at about the same time that the unit from the keep was exiting the tunnel. And you had explained explained to them that you were guarding because the gate's broken now. As the turtle arrives, and after catching his breath, explains that they think that the mill is a trap, the fires aren't real, that you guys had then the assumptions that you came under, that this was a distraction to take defenders away from the keep to weaken its defenses, and to turn back. They weren't incredibly convinced, so they sent a couple scouts to basically go confirm, and the scouts met the rest of the party, confirmed the story, and then got back. So we are now at the point where the party is now back together, and you have your 3 prisoners. One of them is unconscious. The other 2 are conscious, but I believe you guys removed all of their weapons and restrained them with rope. And they are following with you. And you arrive back at the tunnel. And it's kind of your go from here of what you guys decide to do. As I take a much needed sip of water.
All right. Did we check these guys for poison teeth?
That's a great idea. That's a freaking great idea.
And we probably should.
Yeah. Yes, we should.
Okay.
And we'll go like plop the one that he was carrying, and starts opening his mouth and like wiggling his hand inside the mouth.
The 2 that are conscious, the one that was a little reluctant is like, oh god, I don't know if I signed up for this. And the one that's conscious is like, so who's gonna be the one going through my mouth?
Do not worry. Don't worry, mercenary. I will do it. Continues to fish for the tooth.
I'll just be like sitting there,
disappointed by this.
I'll pick my tooth and be like, huh? Oh, I got it. And then with the same hand, go to start checking their mouth.
Oh.
I'm sure I just peaked my mic there. Sorry. I have a poisoner's kit. Would that give me advantage on checking poison? Or not advantage, but help.
I would say yes, because I would.
You'd probably be able to identify what tooth looks fake.
Like, you kind of. I would let you do that. And if you have medicine, that would help, because then you'd be like, okay, is this a real tooth or is this not a real tooth, sort of thing.
I just start breaking teeth until.
I mean, that's definitely one way to do it.
I can help with that.
Don't break teeth. Yeah, so it says I have
Just call me the tooth fairy, motherfucker.
It says you have what? Sorry?
Poisoner's kit, proficiency in it.
Okay.
I don't see it in my backpack though.
I was about to say, you don't actually need one, but I would say that like the proficiency with it will.
It should have popped it into your like starting equipment if you took it as a thing you knew.
Yeah.
That's a free meal.
Because I think you got proficiency from like something
Oh,
else.
from my
But it
background.
looks like yeah,
I
from your
also have a
background,
poisoner's
which
kit
means
now
that
I'm
you
looking
don't.
at it.
But I would say like proficiency in it. I'll let you like have advantage.
On a medicine
But
roll?
yeah, so I'll give you guys the option. Each of them is gonna have a different DC sort of thing, because some of them are gonna be a little easier than others. So you can either do a medicine roll, a investigation, or what was the third one I was thinking?
Strength?
Strength. Either strength if you're going in and like going to each tooth and trying to pull it to see which one's fake, sort of thing, or you can do the dexterity route of I'm gonna wiggle each one and see which one opens. But obviously a little dangerous with that if you actually open a poisoned tooth.
I mean, I can help. I am proficient in medicine.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's one of those. You got 3 people. You can either split it up between you guys. But I will only allow a max of like 1 person per. If people want to help with rolls, you can definitely do that. But I need a main person on each one. If you're splitting up, or
I'll help,
if you want to help
Hollow
each other, then that's a different
on
matter.
one of them.
Okay.
Alright, I'll help the paladin.
Essentially, I'll just hold the jaw open while Hollow checks the rest of the mouth.
Okay.
The paladin is going to be going for the strength route.
So
okay.
first is 14.
Okay,
Uh,
Hollow, who are you
Well, that's
searching?
the first. The one that I was flirting with.
Okay.
We'll make this easier for him.
Like, if you go to put fingers in his mouth, he's like, there's funner things that can go out of my mouth.
There's
Oh
funner
my
things
Spit
that
god.
in
can
it.
go in mine, but here we are.
Some of my hair just falls into his mouth.
19.
You're on a different person. Oh no, you were holding his jaw.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm helping Hollow out on this one.
Okay, so, the one Hollow's with, he's not exactly resisting. He's actually being fairly helpful and compliant because it's Hollow.
Because they have that effect on people.
Just like. You do not find a poisoned tooth in his mouth. All of his teeth look real.
Good set.
I mean, some have some cavities, but they look natural.
Might want to get that
Don't
one
have any poison.
checked out.
Yeah. He doesn't have the best dental plan, but you can't hold that against him too much, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, Starbucks doesn't either. So,
So, yeah. I mean, he went into the mercenary route because he was desperate. That doesn't exactly lead to a healthy dental lifestyle.
Yeah.
All right. Who is doing the unconscious person?
That'd be me, and I got a 13.
All right. You got a 13. Which check were you doing?
Strength.
Strength. So you're trying to pull teeth?
Yep.
To see if it's us?
I gave him the help action because I'm helping him.
Okay. Cool. Then you can make your roll at advantage.
I did.
Cool. Awesome. Are you actually trying to full out remove teeth, or just see if any of them aren't as like ground in as others?
Yeah, no, if it doesn't pull, he'll do a tug. If it doesn't pull out, he'll move on to the next one.
Okay, cool. Just making sure you're not trying to actually empty his mouth of all his teeth. You do not find any fake teeth. Well, you do find a fake tooth. I'll be honest. You do find a fake tooth, but it does not have any kind of latch or poison or anything like that. It just looks like it was a replaced tooth that he lost and got a fake tooth. It's even gold.
Jarl, like he'll pull the tooth. Aha! Oh.
We'll fix that. Put it back in.
Plus
Cast
1
heal.
gold.
It's worth 1 gold piece.
And then while you guys are when you're trying to do when everyone else is trying to do theirs, Jarl will try to put the tooth back into his mouth.
Just give him a little cure wounds.
Just make me like another strength check real fast.
Just
Bro.
shoved it into his jawbone.
I mean, are you trying to shove it back on in, or are you trying to put it in dexterously?
Oh no, it's just tooth in mouth. Dirty
So
20.
not even trying to like
Upside down.
What was your total?
Dirty 20.
Okay, so it's not upside down.
Oh,
Sorry. If he had rolled below a 10, I would have said it was upside down. But yeah, no, you got it in there. You think you got it wedged pretty good. You don't think it's coming out too easily. Just maybe you should lay off the apples for a little while. All right, and who is going to the conscious person, but not quite so willing to go along with the kinky shit?
I'm just at this point. That dude just saw us like molest his friend's mouth.
Yeah.
I
and
feel like he should be a little more like, you know what? Just go ahead. I'm just
Yeah, he's just like, I mean, I can't
It's gonna
exactly
happen.
get away, but really, this isn't my kink.
Hey, don't kink shame.
We're not kink shaming.
We're not kink shaming. He's not
No
shaming
kink
you
shame.
guys' kink. It's just not his kink.
Exactly.
Open wide, here comes the airplane.
Wild! Wild!
What?
Oh, wait, I think we have.
Airplane.
I think we have someone left who hasn't done something. Who hasn't put a hand
Like
in
there-
someone's mouth.
Look, sorry. Like Corius. Angelo!
Like Chorus and Chef, I don't know if you guys wanted to participate or just hanging back.
No.
No. Oh, that's right. No,
I'm a
you
chef.
you helped
I-
you helped him.
I mean,
I'm-
I offered and everybody just went ahead.
Oh,
Well, there's
sorry.
one more.
There is one person. There's one person. Did you want to do the last person, like Chorus?
He
Do it.
staying back at this point. Just
You're
letting
staying
people
back?
do their
Okay.
thing.
Cool.
Hold on. Hollow, come. Jarl will go over, hold the guy's head, and just kind of point the head and open the mouth towards Hollow. Check.
All right. Go ahead and make me a strength check to see, because he's just definitely not liking this. So he is kind of like,
Can I
Putting up a
try to
token
do a
resistance to this.
persuasion of like, it will just take a second?
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
But maybe the strength check as well.
Yeah, only 11.
Okay.
Only a
Yeah,
little.
no, he's not like a very so he just saw what you guys did to the other guy's mouth, and he saw a golden tooth be pulled out and be like, and then the guy go, oh, fuck, oops, sorry, and then put it back in.
I got a 14.
14. Okay. So you've got his head very side. There is a little bit of movement. But you know, Hollow's doing the more dexterous approach, so you know, you don't think anything too bad will come out of this.
Still rolling with advantage because of Poisoner's Kit?
Yep, go for it.
That was almost an 18, you bitch. At least.
Damn.
Alright.
Here we
So
go.
what did you get instead?
I got a 14. I rolled a 2 the first
Oh,
one.
fun.
I've got a 14 now. So.
All right, 14 total. You do not find any poison teeth in this guy too, in this guy either. And after he has get out of his mouth, he kind of does like one of those like, you know, get some like saliva in his mouth and spits to the side to get the taste out. And he's like, I could have told you there wasn't anything in there.
Well, the last time we trusted someone not to have a poison tooth, they had a poison tooth. So, you know, little cautious. Hollow will pass around the water skin to everyone who just had their face
Mouth
fingered.
invaded.
Yeah.
I will carry the unconscious one.
All right.
Also,
That's
to
some
be fair-
bad apple juice.
To be fair, the person who did have the poison capsule in their tooth was and these fine gentlemen do not appear to.
Yes.
Hmm.
But still cautious. I mean, look. If
I
they
will
want...
say. Oh, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna carry this dude super rough and hope I jar that tooth out of his face.
Is that really necessary, my friend?
Money.
What? I'm just carrying them.
Oh.
You're just carrying him. His, it's just got over the shoulder, and the back is just hitting the back of, his thing. If something falls out, something falls out. I have no idea what kind of roll to have you make for that, if anything.
I mean, you can do pure like
High
D2,
low. Yeah.
50-50.
I was about to say, high or low?
Well, Jesus.
Oh, did that
Seeing as
show
I can see that
anything?
roll, I don't know if you want me
Oh.
to.
I didn't know if oh, I had to. I did not hit the thing.
But goddamn, you rolled 100. I'm gonna guess lower than that.
No. High or low? Not lower than that.
So am I saying like higher than 50 or lower than?
So yeah, like higher or lower than 50.
Low.
What? Oh, that's not what I wanted to hit. Okay, his tooth does not fall out.
Damn.
I rolled
Well,
a
it does-
93.
It doesn't fall out naturally yet. So
Doesn't fall out yet.
Well, Jarl will say, very, very well, come, and he'll take the two people, the other two mercenaries who are bound, and let us continue to the keep.
Alrighty. So all of you are going through the tunnel on your way back to the keep.
Yes.
yep, I'll be in the
No.
back.
Not yet for me.
Some of the guards that were part of the people that were coming out, they do stay behind, and they will stay at the entrance of the tunnel, just kind of like doing what you were doing, Roar, just to make sure that no one finds the tunnel and basically are the alarm system. They kind of like prop the gate up to cover it. They can't latch it in any kind of way, but just to give the illusion that it's still there, sort of thing. And then you all make your way back into the keep. And so of course the tunnel comes out from the basement. Where would you like to take your prisoners? Are you going to try to like find the governor again? Are you just gonna sneak off on your own? What would you like to do?
I'll
If
find.
go ahead.
I was just gonna find the governor. These just seem like mercenaries. They don't seem to know anything.
Mm-hmm.
I say we lead him down to where we were interrogating the other dude. You said it was kind of like a makeshift jail, right down there.
Yeah, it's basically like a holding tank, like a drunk tank sort of thing. They don't have any like really hard criminals or anything like that. So there's no like official interrogation room. There's just kind of like a room that has like a small, like a couple chairs and a table and stuff like that. But there's no like restraining or locked door sort of.
Gotcha. Well, I'll say try to put them as far away from, like the conscious ones, put them as far away from each other as they can be.
Yeah, it's a fairly small room. It's only like, like, so it's not a whole lot of space. If you put like the three of them in the same room, it's gonna get a little cramped, especially if any of you guys are in there. So it like,
I mean, I'd put them in separate rooms if possible.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure how many rooms were down
you
here.
you could put them into the drunk tank. The drunk tank is a locked room.
Yeah.
If you wanted to have some of them locked away and just interview them one at a time if you wanted. But there isn't like really like any kind of like separate secure rooms that you could put them in.
I gotcha.
At least not without like permission from the governor.
Will we be chatting with them?
I don't know. I was gonna wait for the governor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the unconscious guy down in the corner and try to rip the tooth out, though. Like,
Stop trying.
sneakily.
Okay.
Sneakily.
Make me a sleight of hand check, Rower, since you're trying to do that sneakily. And that will go against everyone else's basically passive perception. So
17.
whatever 10 plus your perception is. So
Jarl-
does anyone have a passive perception of 17 or higher?
Perception?
Your passive
Pa-
perception
passive
would be 10 plus your perception bonus.
No, I don't have
Oh.
a 17.
Minus
Okay.
16, unfortunately.
I have
So
a passive
close.
perception of 17.
Hey, so like Chorus would notice that your barbarian has sneakily, while putting the unconscious person down, has reached into their mouth, and you suspect probably got that golden tooth out and has basically palmed it into their hand. Whether you want to react to it is up to you.
Mr. Rar, may I please see what you have in your hand?
It's your tooth. I'm not giving it to you. I'm just showing it to you.
It does not belong to you.
Okay.
He needs to have
And?
it back.
You don't need it.
Pretty sure you need teeth to chew food.
He's got 25 other ones. I pocket it and start walking away.
Jarl
Alright.
being completely oblivious to this, he starts to go to find the governor.
Mr. Rar, would you please hand me the tooth so I may return it to him?
I'll give the help action for persuasion.
I don't want to do like a roll off sort of thing on this kind of
Okay.
thing, because it's really like kind of like, you know, what you guys say and how your characters would react to it, because you guys know like what influences your characters and stuff like that. So stuff like this I would not really ask for
Okay.
rolls on it. It's just kind of like it's just role play.
I just don't. I don't even stop.
All right.
I don't see any reason here. The chef ain't gonna give a damn about a
Okay.
tooth.
Jarl's
Alright,
still looking for the governor.
All right. So you're are you putting all three of them into the drunk tank basically and locking it?
I think so.
Okay.
We're gonna have
that was
anybody
the plan.
stay and watch them so they don't try to communicate or do anything stupid.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
I'll
so
stay with
Chef's
him as
gonna-
well.
Alright, so Chef and Hollow are staying behind. The rest of you are going off to find the governor. He's not incredibly hard to find. After a couple questions, you are told that he is like up on the wall. And I just realized I don't have a very important document. Oh, hang on 1 second. Because I was like, I know I'm missing something.
It's the stat block for the elder lich who's about to come and murder us.
I needed the timetable so I know when things happen.
If Rar keeps walking, Lycoris is following.
Yeah, because I assume he's going off to find the governor. So you are told that the governor is up on the wall. And if you go there to find him, he's in a conversation. Excuse me, with one of the guards that are up on the wall. This person doesn't seem like a regular guard. He looks like, you know, he's kind of like possibly someone in charge. And they seem to be discussing something and pointing at some of the things people off the wall, but none of the conversation is really loud enough for you to hear anything that's going on about it, and they don't seem to notice you approaching. So it's a matter of what do you do?
Jarl will keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just following Jarl.
All right. So, you get closer. You start to pick up snippets of the conversation, even though they're not exactly talking very loud. they seem to be pointing to some of the people that are outside of the walls, and they seem to be trying to figure out if to determine based upon like troop movements and stuff like that, like if they can figure out who the commander is. And basically they're trying to get an idea of like who's in charge, different targets, things like that. And the guard seems to be very emphatic about like that one of them definitely has to be the one in charge. Just look how they're respecting him, etc. Her, sorry. Look, pronouns. I gotta do it. Not me quick reading through things. So matter of like, how do you do it? Do you say anything as you walk up? Because they definitely do not notice you guys. They are very focused on what they're looking at and are not looking behind them.
Cool. Jarl walks up. Greetings, Governor.
Oh! You have returned. I heard a report from the guards that say something about that the mill was a distraction?
Yes, it was. Most likely to pull resources away from the keep probably to prepare for an attack or something else. However, we did also, not only that, but we also got 3 mercenaries who are eager to repent for their sins.
I'm not sure I understand. Do you have people wanting to repent?
Yes.
He looks to Roar like he's trying to get a different explanation. The commander goes, so you captured some people?
Yeah, we captured 3 people. One's unconscious. 2 are locked up in the cells downstairs.
Yes.
I see. Did you?
If you don't want
wish to
any more,
be
I
the-
can crunch them back up and throw them again.
No. We are just shocked that you had more. We definitely could use all the information, possibly to confirm if, what my captain has been saying here of that we think we may have identified one of the commanders that seems to be in charge outside, but confirmation is always good. Are these more of people who you think may be part of this cult?
I believe they're just simple mercenaries.
I see. Are they are they humans, or are they some of the kobolds that we have been seeing?
No, they're human.
Human.
I see.
These ones did
And-
not have the poison tooth either. We checked thoroughly.
So we won't have a repeat of that, at least.
But it might also be mean they are not as important to need to off themselves with information.
True. Well, perhaps this one would have more information. Were you looking to interview this one yourself, or would you be agreeable if we would interview them?
I'll take a crack at her. Be my guest.
As long as they get a chance to repent, by all means, interrogate them yourselves. As long as they repent for their sins.
Good. We would like the opportunity to see if they can at least confirm some of the things that we are surmising. Confirmation would be most appreciated before we act on anything too hastily.
Of course, but do put them to good use. They need to repent.
Yes, we will definitely see how open they are to this repenting that you wish for them to do.
Oh, worry not. If they do not wish to repent, kill them.
He blinks.
I gave them the warning. If they do not repent and you wish me to kill them, I will kill them.
I could always use some more target practice.
Yeah, the guard keeps his composure, but the governor tries to keep his composure, but his jaw drops a little bit, and you get a little bit of like a fish impression before, and as he's really struggling to find words for the first time since you've known him.
Are you well, Governor?
Yes, perfectly fine.
The urge to just like smack him on the top of the head like I'm hitting a reset button is strong.
He might need it because I'm trying to figure out how to respond to that.
Or just finger under the chin to close his mouth.
Quite, Captain, we shall, we shall see what we can find out then. And he just hustles off. It's like, we shall tell you what we find out.
Most
I'll look at Gerald and just be like, he seems stressed.
Doesn't he?
He has graders attacking his town. He's a dragon circling overhead. He has some adventures in town that are acting a little strange. There's no reason for him to be stressed at all.
Are there any like spears or anything on the top of this wall? Or is it all just like bow and arrow stuff?
Yeah, some of the I won't say on the wall. Because up on the wall is more like ranged and stuff like that. Spears would probably be more like,
I guess more javelin is what I'm talking about. Like throwables, like
yeah,
stuff.
and you could definitely find like some javelins and stuff up here. Because spears is more like melee, so it's
Yeah. It was more I'm just trying to gauge like do I like if anything gets close to the wall, what can I throw at something?
yeah, no, absolutely. You can
Before I
definitely
resort
find
to
some
just breaking
javelins and
off
stuff.
chunks of the wall and throwing it at them.
Yeah, and you can tell that like, you know, the from some of the bodies that are around the wall that the guards definitely have been using any kind of like kobolds that try to get close as target practice. Some more successful than others. And so there's definitely a good supply of javelins, some, you know, because it's mostly just like sharpened hardened sticks for javelins, so nothing real fancy, but it does the job. And they're definitely like, you know, javelins, crossbows, stuff like that, and as well as the ammunition for the crossbows that are up on here. So you have a kind of an hour time slot at this point. So it's a kind of a what would you like to do? So you can take the opportunity for a short rest if you wish, or you could listen in on the interrogation. You could assist with the interrogation if you wanted, or, you know, it's something else if you want to like go that is a little bit more open. If you want to like try to like be up on the wall and kind of like look over the enemy and try to gain some information, I could allow that as well. This is a little bit of a free time slot for you guys.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna chill for a little bit and use some hit dice.
Okay, yeah. You would have long rested before the last campaign. Because I said everyone gets a level up, and you guys got a free long rest. So you would have started last campaign at full hit points.
Yep.
And you have not lost any since.
I got the shit kicked out of me when we were fighting those dudes by the river, so.
But the long rest was after getting the shit kicked out of you.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant when you said last. I thought you meant before we left.
Yeah, the one that you missed at the beginning of that one, everyone would have started at full hit points. So that includes you. So you
so
would
we
not
kicked
have
the shit
lost...
out of those dudes and then took a long rest.
Because
I did my level up and the long rest before we left the tunnel. and then we proceeded to fight those dudes right outside the tunnel. That was the last session I was here for.
Yeah, no. So at last session, the session that you missed, during the sessions, Cure had said, "Hey, go ahead and level up."
So we're level 3 now.
No.
No,
This is
we're
from level
level
1 to
2.
level 2.
So
then-
I had already leveled up to 2 before we fought the dudes at the river, is what I'm saying. Because that we were told
Oh.
before that session to level up.
Really? Okay, that's fine. It's whatever. If I did, then I confused myself more than I thought I did. But either way, like that's fine. If you want to do this one for your take a short rest, absolutely. Feel free and get your hit points back. But you know, obviously spend hit dice to get your hit points back if you need to for a short rest. So I'm gonna jump to the people who stayed to guard prisoner, which I believe was Hollow, and
Chef.
And Chef stayed to guard the prisoner. So you guys are down there. The prisoners are mostly just like keeping quiet. Obviously the unconscious one is keeping quiet. He hasn't quite regained consciousness yet because I really suck at rolling it. And you see the governor and someone that kind of looks like they are a little higher ranked in like a town guard sort of thing, so possibly like a captain or something, coming down, and the governor greets you, and I'm not going to go into the voice because time, says that he has been apprised that there are 3 prisoners, and that they have said that it is all right, and that they would be taking the interrogation, and would let you know the results of the interrogation.
Yeah, I'll sit in.
Okay. Yeah, you can sit in. They've asked that because they said that they have information that they're hoping that these prisoners can confirm. So they basically want to take point on the interrogation, but you can listen in.
Yeah.
You know, there's very little. They are asking kind of like what these people's you know, kind of the usual thing of like, you know, why are you here? What is your purpose? And obviously the one most giving information is your flirt buddy, who has very much at this point been buttered up. And so they learn a couple things. One, they are mercenaries. They're not really like, you know, like any kind of like official group or anything like that. Most of them have been hired individually and stuff like that. They were basically like hired by the cult to basically raid different communities around in this area, which is called Green Fields, which Greenest is one of the towns in this area. Oh, excuse me, sorry, hiccups. And to basically, like, you know, gather loot. They get some of it. They are not affiliated with the Cult of the Dragon. They have no real loyalty other than that they've been paid. So they basically are just in it for the money, basically. So it's like, you know, they loot things. They give the majority of the loot to the cult. They keep some of it. Sometimes they get some really good shit. And the one that you've buddied up basically says that they have heard rumors in the camp that the cult is hatching some dragon eggs, but they don't really know exactly where.
I'm just taking notes.
Let's see. And that's what they got. The captain is asking about like different people, and is describing different individuals that they're doing. One of the people that describe that they want to confirm is one of the people in charge they describe a female that is in purple robes that seems to be accompanied by about a dozen guards from everything that they've noticed about watching her. They are pretty sure that she seems to be someone of high standing because everyone seems to very much respect this person. And the mercenary, I need to get the one you've been flirting with, a name. Hollow, I'll let you name him because you get to name the person you're flirting with. He just like that. Okay, is she referred to as anything? 1 second.
Come on. I can already think of a really good name right now.
I can't use the one that first came to mind. We'll go with just Eric.
Eric? Okay.
Yeah, so the issue is I was gonna do Derek, but that already is weird. So I just did a generator.
I would have said you could have stolen Cinnamon or Bucket.
Oh, gosh.
There are some who call me Tim.
Team.
I am the legendary destroyer. I have destroyed planets. My name, Tiffany.
The mercenary does confirm that that figure is one of the people in charge. She doesn't really know her name, but actually is told that she, through her subordinates, was actually the ones that ordered these mercenaries to go to the mill. And you actually get an interesting tidbit of that they were ordered to go to the mill not to get the guards to come out, but actually to get you guys to come out. That there were people who had reported that there were adventurers in this town, and this person wanted to find them and lure them out to possibly capture them. So you find out that the trap was actually not set for the guards, it was set for you.
The gasp.
Those bastards.
Well, what
Dear God.
was the reason
There's more.
to lure us out? Does Eric know? Like,
He doesn't really know.
Yeah, like what was the end goal of luring us out?
Like, that's one of those, like, he's like, hey, I don't really know what their grand plan is, but, we were definitely told not to kill you guys, and that we had to bring at least one of you back. Because, I guess, like anywhere else, having adventurers around kind of tips the scales a bit. You guys are stronger than most normal people. I mean, that's kind of what makes you adventurers.
And childhood trauma. Was it to bring any one of us back, or was it someone in particular?
No, just any of you.
All right.
I mean, I obviously wanted to get the cutest one, but,
Flirt.
Always. If you can't hurt him, flirt him.
I like that motto. I'm going to use it.
Literally off the top of my head.
It's a good one.
Sorry, I'm doing quick reading to make sure I'm not missing anything. I had to read like 3 different sections to get all the information. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Okay, well, while Kira's looking at
Nope,
that,
I got nothing else.
Eric with a C or Eric with a K?
Oh, you're gonna hate it. It's what I pulled up was AERIK.
Oh God!
Huh?
No, he needs
Thanks, I
to
hate
die. He needs to die.
No! No!
No.
Baby, what do you got against the letter K?
I think it's more the AE at the beginning of it.
Oh, wait, it was A-E-R-I-K?
A-E-R-I-K from it's
Oh my
D&D.
goodness.
Yeah, it's a D&D name generator, so they throw,
Love it.
you know. Yeah, I think it looks nice.
So Eric with a C is the good one. Eric with a K is the asshole.
Wow.
My God.
Why did the K's gotta be assholes, baby?
'Cause that's just the rule.
Keep digging that grave.
You've never heard that before?
No.
He's not getting where I'm going with this, and he's gonna be in so much trouble about it later.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, cure with a K. Why are you
No.
saying...
No. It is specifically the name Eric. Eric with a C is good. Eric with a K is bad.
I know I'm making a joke, and you missed the joke. And dug a grave.
Yeah.
You have not heard this.
No!
I have not.
It's in. Oh my.
I feel a meme being sent.
I'm done.
Continuing.
I'm done. Rude.
Yeah, just listen. From the anything in the town.
How am I being rude for doing a name generator?
Rude.
Yes, you are.
No. Well, I heard that echo. I heard that.
But yeah, you basically told that the reason is that, like, you know, when there's adventures anyway, they tip the scales. So they know that adventures being on the other side can actually, like, you know, possibly ruin their grand plans. And so they would, you know, any kind of like evil force, realizing there's a large group of adventurers in a town, might realize that obviously adventurers who are on the side of good and justice and blah 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 might throw a little kink in their plans. And they don't know how powerful you guys are.
When are those adventurers getting here?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Instead of money and coin and information. I'll gladly throw a kink in their plan, but I don't think they're expecting the, you know, Shibari to show up.
It's not the kind of kink that they're
Yeah.
into. It's definitely the kind of kink that Eric's into.
I threw a meat popsicle at a kobold. I don't think I'm the kind, wholesome adventurer they're expecting.
Like, yeah, he also with the paladin be like, you will repent or I will kill you.
And everyone else is like, no, we're just gonna kill you anyway. I
Please,
love
I'm
how
gonna
you're supposed to be repenting, but you're with these bozos.
I'm giving them a chance, okay?
You're giving them a lot of chances.
Whether or not people actually listen to me, that's their problem.
All right.
I like that you're playing the D&D, Dad. It's really fun. I get to disappoint my father twice.
Okay, you know what? Apparently that's very common for me. And D&D, me playing the dad.
Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Oh God,
That's fine, I
no!
would be the dad. That's fun. I would be the dad.
I feel old enough as already. Jesus.
I'm fine with being the Funkle. We're good.
Do I need to remind Kitten about Mr. Bagel being called Puppy Papa? Papa
Papa
Puppy?
Puppy. Yeah, Mama Cat, Papa Puppy.
Yeah,
I guess
same.
I'll be the cousin.
Yeah. You were like definitely the cousin, like the one that like gets into all the like terrible shit.
Hey, I'm living the high life right here.
You're like the overseas cousin of the group right now.
This is what the one part of the year that makes me happy.
Stay on target.
All right. So that's Hollow and Chef, and I know Roror, like Chorus and Jarl. Are either of you doing anything special for this hour?
Jarl will help out with any. Will give aid to any healers.
Okay. I mean, it's been like quite a few hours, and there hasn't been anything big going on. The healers have definitely kind of like slowed down. They got a lot of aid when you first got here. So there isn't a whole lot of help that they need. At this point, they're just kind of like mostly doing nursing duty at this point, like assisting people that they can't fully help. You know, and basically like, you know, staying by people's sides and, you know, bringing comfort and stuff. Some of them are past what they have the ability to heal, and they're basically just kind of like, you know, easing their passing at this point.
All right, in that case, he'll offer prayers.
Okay. Perfectly fine.
I'm
gonna say since you're not doing any, yeah, I'm gonna say since you're not doing anything like super active, and basically like offering prayers and stuff, you can get a long rest if you need to. So you're kind of like doing like a restful meditation prayer thing at this point. Because you're not doing any kind of like active healing or anything like that. If you need, Jarl. So Chef, you wouldn't have stayed for the interrogation? Is what I'm hearing?
Nah, never. I'm going to the kitchen.
Okay, you're gonna go to the kitchen. They have things like fairly well in hand, but obviously they're not gonna turn down a chef that wants to help. But they make it very obvious that you are not taking over the kitchen. You are helping. If you try to take over the kitchen, the chef that is actually that kitchen belongs to is gonna kick you out on your ass. And he looks like he can do it.
You know what? Just because of that, I look at the other chef. Just give him the side eye and just. It was you! You were the fucking chef here. I'm the chef, not you.
Oh no, this guy's definitely a chef. He looks a lot like Chef Ramsay. The resemblance is uncanny.
I'm immediately going over to the chef, just right up his face.
Mm-hmm. And he just stares you down.
And I look at him very closely. You have a PhD in cooking? Didn't think so.
Yes. Do you?
Yeah. But
I know you're past. I know you don't.
What kind of cooking do you have then?
I taught the person that taught you.
No.
In this town.
No.
Actually, yes. The person that taught you how to like ranger and how to use things and stuff in this town was one of this person's students. So yes, he's your teacher's teacher. You get the feeling that if like a level 20 chef existed, it's this guy.
Fine, you win this one just because there's kids around.
Yeah. He doesn't have any other skills except basically like, you know, how to deal with animals and how to cook.
Alright. Well,
he doesn't need your help. He's humoring you.
After that stupidity, I'm gonna go around and then make some few sandwiches.
Alrighty then.
Just a few.
Okay. That's fine. How the fuck do you even handle a cooking role in this? I guess like survival. What did I even give you?
I guess survival, pretty much.
Yeah, I guess survival. Go ahead and make me like a survival check.
Oh boy, sure hope that doesn't roll bad. Oh, it isn't actually. It's 18. Surprisingly.
Nice. Yeah, you make some really good sandwiches. And you know, you actually are able to stretch some of the food supplies out there in your sandwiches more than normal. And the chef looks over your work, gives some areas of improvement, but otherwise goes, good enough for your expertise.
Uh-huh.
You can tell
And,
this guy's a
next
little
time
hard to
cook
impress.
your own food next time then.
He did. And the time it took you to make 5 sandwiches, this guy made 20.
Fuck you.
Wow.
Wow, we're doing the SpongeBob fucking meme right there. Damn.
All right. Lycoris, what are you up to for this hour's slot?
I think he's just off to the side, eyes closed, meditating.
Okay. You can take the benefits of a short rest if you'd like. Alrighty, so each of you have various things that you are up to for this hour. Let me get down to the correct section. It seems to be, fairly it seems to kind of like calm down. Everything gets a little bit quiet. Nothing's really like happening or anything like that. And then after about an hour of such peace, that quiet is interrupted by a very loud and frightful roar as you remember that there is a blue dragon that was hovering overhead that so far has not done anything. And as you look up, those of you that are outside, you see the flash of scales and a crackle of a lightning breath shoot down onto the wall and take out some of the guards that are on this wall as the dragon finally makes a move. And all of y'all can roll initiatives. Pretty please.
Wait. Yet.
Slayer, Token Slayer. Go to the Token Slayer, please. Thank you.
You bastard.
I need you.
4.
Oh, damn. 1 second, because apparently
Have
my
you
initiative
tried
thingy-
throwing your dice out a window?
Does it help? I can't throw electric dice out of a window, though.
Yeah,
The computer.
No.
Yeah, please don't throw this computer out the window. Very much appreciate it. Nope. Come on. I need to duck down there. Thrower goes back into the initiative list. Alright, I need you. Oh, well, things. That makes sense. Alright, Hollow, what's your initiative?
I got a. Oh god, what did I get?
I don't know.
13.
13.
Thank you.
Lycoris, what's your initiative?
11.
11. Chef, what you got? Chef.
I believe it's an 11 as well.
Okay. I'm pretty sure Chorus is gonna have the higher. Oh, actually, Chef's got a pretty high dexterity. Chef actually does have the higher dexterity of the two, so he's gonna go before Chorus. Jarl, what you got?
4.
4. Roar.
22.
22. Holy shit. Alright, give me 1 second to reorder my list. Doop. 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 And then that's gonna go here. You. Oop, nope, come here. Go here. Alright. fucking shit. Go there. Thank you. Alright, so initiative order for PCs is Roar, Hollow, Chef, Lycoris, Jarl, and the dragon somewhere in there. You're just not entirely sure where. What is the range on? Need to check the range on this thing. Okay. Okay. I need anyone that is outside, or on the walls. I need you to make all of y'all to make a wisdom saving throw.
I think
as the dragon dives down.
I think-
So Chef is in the kitchen. You are exempt. Hollow, you are down in the interrogation area, so you are also exempt. I'm gonna say, Jarl, you were with the healers, so you're gonna be exempt from this one, but anyone else would need to.
I already rolled. I was
Okay.
patrolling the upper part of the
Yeah,
wall.
because you were
so-
on the wall. So
I think I might have been the only one outside, honestly. I think everybody else was either resting inside or interrogating.
So I think it's just you. Like Chorus went out.
No,
But
they were resting or like propped up against a wall and resting.
Yeah,
I thought that was
which-
inside.
I assumed outside since he was following you guys.
Chaku, you inside or outside?
He probably would have been inside.
Then I guess it's just you. What did you get, Roar?
19.
Heck yeah, you are not affected.
Woo.
Excellent. You were not affected by the frightful presence of the dragon as I got closer.
Nah, this dragon's a bitch.
Just a little. Dragons aren't exactly something to play patty cake with. So
Nah,
Jarl,
it's fine.
you
We're
are
level
not.
2. We got this.
Yeah, Jarl,
Yeah.
you are not outside, so you don't automatically get information. But Roar, if you want to look up and make me like a nature check, to kind of like get a little bit of information about this dragon, I can let you know something that you might know. Since you're really the only one
Nature-
that's going to get a good.
Would animal handling apply here at all?
You're not trying to handle the animal.
Okay.
You're trying to get information on it.
handle
I
that
could also
dragon.
allow an Arcana check if you wanted.
I'll do the nature. Okay, 19.
19. So you recognize this is definitely a blue dragon because lightning color. You know.
I would hope to God I could tell that the dragon was blue.
You have just found out you're colorblind.
It is dark. So you weren't exactly
I have
fully
dark
sure.
vision, damn it.
Yeah. I mean, it's sundown. Dark vision does not give you color. You see in black
I
and
know.
white and dark vision.
I know.
I
I just had to do the typical. I have dark vision.
You guys kind of thought it was blue before. Now you kind of have that confirmation of, yep, that is definitely a blue dragon. You can also tell now that it is closer. And based upon distance and stuff, this is definitely not a young dragon. This is an adult blue dragon. And
that's worse.
very much probably outside of your ability to really take on, even if it was on the ground. So do with that as you will. Those of you that are inside have heard this loud roar and a very loud crack of thunder in the sound of basically wall damage, and the governor and the captain is now panicked, and they have basically bolted away and kind of forgotten to lock the prisoner behind them. But the one that was being interrogated was Eric, and you know, it's up to you guys if you want to just leave him in an unlocked room. Because what's happening out there probably sounds a little bit more important. So you guys can react to that once he gets to your initiative. So Rover, top of the round goes to you because you got a 22.
Yeah, do I see anything, like, as far as I can tell, like, unusual, like a collar or any, like, weird devices or anything on the dragon?
Go ahead and make me a perception check for that.
8.
No, he's a little too far away for you to tell any kind of collar or anything
Oh, right.
that would be on him. Because he definitely kind of did more of a strafing attack. Came down just into the range of lightning breath, lightninged, and then flew off.
And it's on its way away from the keep?
Yeah, he's heading away from the keep. If you had, like, you know, something with a bit of a range, he's not, like, within 30 feet, because he was definitely keeping to his 90-foot range, which is the longest range of his breath weapon, and doesn't seem to be getting any closer than that, at least on that initial attack.
Yeah,
so to be able to reach him, you would definitely need something with a bit of a range.
I mean, I have a crossbow that has range, so I'm not worried about that too much.
Okay.
But I'm gonna hold action in case it gets back within range. I'm just gonna watch to see if it turns around.
All right. So do you want to, like, ready an action for something specific to happen?
Yeah, I mean, if he turns around and comes back within about 100 feet, I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, sure thing. So your action is held. Give me...
And I don't think I can, like, bonus action crouch down and do anything special. I don't think I have that. I don't have that as a barbarian, but
Not really, but if you wanted to, like, as part of your move, you can crouch down, like, behind cover to try to see if you can get some cover benefits.
yeah, that's essentially, I'm just keeping my head up to make sure, see if it's coming back around, but everything else is behind the wall.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Next is actually the dragon's turn.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
dragon
damn.
got a 20. Not a nat 20, but a dirty 20.
Oh.
So this dragon is indeed wheeling around and does get within that 100-foot range because he needs to get within 90 feet to do a breath. I need to see if his breath weapon recharges.
No.
Okay, so he does get within the 90 foot. So you can make an attack against the dragon if you choose.
Okay, I believe I have to roll this at disadvantage, so if you're saying he's at 90.
He is getting within 90 feet. Yes, but he's not getting any closer than that.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to roll disadvantage then.
Okay.
Damn, I was really hoping he'd go 10 feet closer.
Wait.
'Cause range is 80, but it has the maximum of 320, so anything past the 80 is disadvantage. Unless you take my, like, long arm into account, because I do have a 10-foot reach, but I don't think that would really apply to a crossbow.
Nah, it does not apply. I'll say he gets to the 80 because he wants to try to get a little bit more this time.
Okay, I'll take it. That ain't gonna fucking do it. 11.
No, that's definitely gonna miss. And so he gets, oh, he helps if I actually read more. He actually gets within like 50 feet, and is, going to angle to try to get as much of the people on the wall as he can. And he's going to fire off his breath weapon. It is not where you are,
Yay.
River, so you do not have to worry about it. I just need to mark how many NPCs are caught up in the blast.
I need to mark how many NPCs are now dead.
take place. 1d4 is the amount that die. Okay. Most seem to dodge out of the way. There's only a couple that were really in range because he's still kind of like not getting too close. So most manage to dodge. Many are like injured and hurt, and one of them does not manage to dodge and takes the full brunt of the lightning strike, and gets very overkilled. Because holy shit, that's a lot of damage. And then he, after breath weaponing, flies back out and keeps a distance of about like, about like 100 feet away from the wall and starts circling the walls, trying to get this, basically deciding where it will attack next. Next up is Hollow, who is down with the prisoner area. And Eric is basically looking around like, oh god, it's the dragon!
Yeah, that is concerning. I am more than willing to look the other way because I should probably go out and help them. However, I don't think it's any safer out there. Just... yeah. If you run into the paladin, say you have repented.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What?
You do not know what the paladin told.
Oh, fair.
The,
well, no, but he
the
did.
governor.
No, but he did when we were bringing them in. Say repent.
Oh, yeah, he definitely did that. Okay. Yeah, okay.
So, am I wrong? I am a rogue.
She can say whatever she goddamn pleases.
Say.
Sorry.
Wow.
Say. I apologize.
Appreciate it. So Hollow, they will go to help out as best as the tiefling rogue with 15 HP can.
Sorry, my apologies. I was reading an NPC
You're fine.
thing. It was female, and it stuck in my head. I
No,
do
you're
apologize.
fine. I appreciate it.
Okay, so what are you gonna do, Hollow, other than tell the prisoner, look, if the paladin asks, you repented, bye?
Well, it's one of those, I'm giving you the option of if you want to go, I understand. However, I don't think it's safer out there. There is a dragon. But there is confusion too.
Yeah, no, I think I'm nice and safe down in a basement.
Yeah.
Away from that, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we can just hang out.
I should probably help. Though I do
mean, if
appreciate the
you-
thought.
If you really feel obligated, I can understand if one of them you think is harder than I am. I mean,
No,
you know.
it's more of a vendetta against the cult of the dragon.
Yeah, well, that sucks.
Yeah. So I will go and try to help out. Or, yeah.
All right, so
Come back for a conjugal visit.
Catch you later, babe. We'll see what this tail of mine can do.
Also, what the fuck, Mr. Bagel? Don't be sending me this shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn!
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Reasons I sometimes should not look at Discord.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything.
You know what you did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all, he sent me a picture of what would happen if you mixed Stitch with Toothless. I am not okay right now.
Is it too adorable or too
Logical.
unnerving?
It's
Hold on.
unnerving.
Okay.
At least
Logical.
I find it unnerving.
There you go. There you go, Elle.
I don't hate it.
All right.
If it was any other dragon, I'd be okay with it. Toothless? No. And where the fuck did that long ass like giraffe neck come from?
All right, for the rest of the class.
No.
Okay, I'm scarring Mr. Bagel. So yeah, I'll go to try to attack the dragon.
Okay. What are you trying to attack the dragon with?
A bow.
Okay. What's the range on your bow?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me. Oh, I was in. Okay. I have a short bow. So 80 feet.
All right. Because it's 80 and 320. So it is not going to be within 80. He backed off to 100 feet from wall top, and then so it's basically
Then
like
I will
25 from bottom.
I will ready an action, so if it gets in range to attack.
Cool. It would have used like your full. I would have used like basically your full movement to get from interrogation area out to the main area. It's technically more than that, but I'm nice.
I appreciate it.
Next up is Chef, who was in the kitchens. You just finished making your sandwiches. Got a little bit of unneeded criticism from the other chef. When you heard this loud, kind of scary roar, and you have now heard two explosive, very loud lightning, and you more heard the thunder part of it come from outside in the span of about 6 seconds, which is a little terrifying.
All right.
That does not sound like a normal storm. There was not a cloud in the sky before. I don't think this is rain.
All right.
The regular chef does not seem rattled. The assistant chefs in the kitchen do seem a bit nervous.
I leave the sandwiches I already made. I tell the chef to talk shit. Just can you prep them in the meantime and then just rush out?
All right, you get outside and just in time to see a rather large dragon. You see its tail disappear from the side of the wall as it flies off and seems to be swooping now, encircling above the keep, keeping about 100 to 120 feet away, out of range. So what do you do?
Perfect. Time to pull out the bow.
Alrighty. What is the range on your bow?
Average 500, 150.
150. So it is
yes.
within range if you want to take a shot with your longbow.
Oh, definitely. All right. Let's see. Does a 19 hit?
That actually does hit. Good job.
Oh, let's go.
Why did I close
All
the
right,
thing?
time for damage. Well, that's a 10.
Nice.
All right.
And because they've now been hit, they get the slow. Their speed is reduced by 10 until the next of my turn.
Okay.
It doesn't do shit, I think, but hey, it's add-on. Anyways, 10 damage.
That's fine. Instead of the fly speed of that, it's now a fly speed of that minus 10. All right. Anything else you're trying to do?
I guess just get a bit of cover. That's it.
Okay. You don't really have a lot of movement to try to get into any kind of cover, because most of your movement was getting out to this area. So you're not really going to be able to like hide anywhere at this point, or duck behind anything, because you're kind of out of movement. Because even though like normal movement's like 30 feet, I'm being very nice and letting you guys get out into here in one turn. Because I don't want to be like, it's gonna take you 5 turns. That just seems bullshit.
I get you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I guess I'll just get as close as possible to something. Worth something.
Cool. Lycoris, you're up.
I mean, if there's a dragon flying about, he's probably staying inside.
Okay. So you're gonna stay basically in the room that you hunched up over against the wall, and it's like, nope, it's my nap. I'm taking it.
And to be
All
fair, it is the smart thing to do.
Yeah,
It's very fair. That is the smart thing to do.
If he has no reason to be out there, he's not going to be out there with a freaking adult dragon flying around.
Oh, good. Sorry, I'm reading conditions. So I was like, I know it flies off after it takes a certain amount of damage. What was that number? Okay, that's the number. Okay, got it.
What's the number?
Okay, so we just
Not
have to
telling
hurt
you.
it enough and it'll eventually fly away.
Yeah,
Good to
so
know.
maybe.
I mean, you know.
If you guys kill this, I will be shocked, and it will throw things off a little bit. Just
Campaign over.
a little bit.
Kill it.
I will say its fly off condition is a lot easier to get than the killing condition. Jarl, you're up.
I believe I was already outside-ish, right? Or was
Yeah,
I-
you're with the healers, so you're kind of like in like a side room, but you don't have nearly as far of a distance to go as those who are actually like down in like basement area, which is where like the kitchens and the cells were.
Gotcha.
So you're still like on the ground floor. You were kind of like off to like the side. You were like just outside of the frightful presence range. And obviously you didn't like see it, but you definitely heard this thing. And everyone in the room you're in is now very panicked. Some people are hiding under beds. And you know, basically the healers are now basically trying to keep everybody calm at this point.
Jarl will look at the group, say, "Stay here, don't come out until one of us comes back in and says it's safe." Jarl will then rush out the door, see the massive dragon, and then we'll pull out his longbow and take a shot.
All right, take your shot.
Attack, longbow. Oh yeah, nine is not gonna hit.
No, 9 is very much not gonna hit. Not gonna come anywhere close.
No. All right, that's me.
Alrighty. Top of the round is Roar.
Yay.
Yay.
So, I'm assuming it's still flying up above my head.
He's still flying up above. He's still around, like, you know, from you, he would be about 100 feet away.
Meh. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, he's not within your 90. If you want to take an attack against him, you're doing it at disadvantage.
Meh. Do I have anything else I can use? I really don't think so. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just shoot him.
Okay.
Ha 22!
22 will hit. Holy shit,
Let's
that was
go!
even damage. Damn! Your dice are loving you.
Damage. 10 damage.
10 damage.
Piercing damage, that is.
That's
And I don't get any extras with that. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna essentially pop up, shoot, pop back down.
Yep. All right. Next is the dragon, who I need to see if his breath weapon recharges, which it does. What the fuck, dice?
Rude.
So, this dragon is a little annoyed. And is circling around. Let's see, who's the one that actually hit it? It's Chef, who's gonna be down there, and Rover up on the wall. So this dragon is circling around and seems to be heading towards the section of wall that you were on, Rover.
Bring it on, you scaly motherfucker.
You might not want to intimidate this guy. And lets out a breath attack, and I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, would this potentially also trigger, what is that fucking thing called? Danger sense? So yeah, I get advantage on
Yes,
dexterity
because you would see
saving
this coming.
throws.
You would definitely see this coming.
Well, fuck.
Well, shit.
This about to hurt.
I really hope I roll low. How many dice was it?
No.
Not many.
Don't like hearing that.
No.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
So do you want the number or no?
I don't care.
Because I will say it's more than your maximum hit points.
Okay, so I'm unconscious.
Yes, you are unconscious. The dragon takes you out and also is able to take out 4 people who were nearby you on the walls as well. Who have been trying to attack the dragon. They have not been very good at it. Next up is Hollow.
I'm assuming the dragon has not moved within 80 feet of me.
Yes, actually, because when he came down to do his breath attack, he would have gotten within 50 feet.
Alright, so that would have triggered my ready to action then.
I forgot you ready to action. My apologies. Go ahead.
Alright.
Wait until it's right over my head so you get sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yes!
So.
As my dying body falls.
Sneak attack! Oh my god. Oh, but I wouldn't have advantage, would I?
You would not have advantage.
I whiffed. I rolled a 2, I got a 7. Yeah.
Rip.
Alright, so now it's my go again.
Yep, your go again. Because I was gonna say if you hit, you possibly could have gotten his runaway condition, which probably could have saved Rover.
Sorry, I tried. I will attack again. I know I'll be taking disadvantage. So.
Yeah, because he would have moved out of range at this point.
Okay, I'm assuming an 11 doesn't hit.
No, it does not.
Yeah. Alright. I will bonus action, cunning action, hide then.
Okay. Cool.
Which I should have done first, but we are okay with silly mistakes.
Why does that keep disappearing? Why do I keep closing it? Alright. Cunning action hide. Go ahead and just make me a stealth check. Just to see if you beat his passive.
13? Probably not, but...
Probably not. Definitely not.
We tried.
Yep. His passive perception is a 22, so, you know. Little things. After Hollow is Chef. Uno?
Oh, sorry, muted myself too long. We are just gonna use again the longbow.
Okay. Take your shot. You have a longbow, so he is still in range of a longbow.
I was about to say, does a 17 hit?
No, it does not.
Yeah, I expected, but whatever. I guess I'll go to cover.
Okay. You definitely have the move to get to cover at this point.
Perfect.
All right, like Chorus, it is your turn. Are you gonna keep inside of your room and out of trouble or danger, I should say?
Fingers crossed.
Possibly.
I mean, from where I'm at, does it look like any of the party has been hurt by said dragon, or?
If you are inside of a room with a closed door, you would not be able to tell. You would have to take a look outside if you wanted to do that.
Okay, I will look outside.
Okay.
There's
go
one
ahead.
crispy bugbear.
Go ahead and make me a perception checks, and as you are searching through the crowd for your companions.
26.
Okay. As you looked outside, because it's kind of like how I deal in rounds, that everything is a little bit in the same round, is kind of overlaps a little bit. You come out, and while looking around, see the remains of what looks like a lightning breath attack that has gone off on a wall, and you see something that very much looks like your bugbear friend charred as it collapses onto the wall and does not seem to be moving. The rest of your companions do not seem to be injured.
How far away is the bugbear from where I'm at? And from where I'm at, does it look like they're still breathing?
You cannot tell still breathing from where you're at because he's up on a wall, and so you don't really have the basically the angle to be able to tell, and you're just too far away. I will say that you can. I'll be nice and say you can get to him in a movement, because I don't really have a diagram of how this.
You don't have a plan.
Yeah. So you can move and get to him if you wish.
So I guess first course of action would be move over to him and then check to see if he's still breathing.
He is still breathing. But basically, definitely unconscious and is not stable.
I'm just checking if something is in action or...
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Lycoris is going to head up to where or he's going to kneel down next to him. As he places his right hand on the bugbear's chest, the sky blue light from the symbol is going to flare. As I'm going to use the racial ability Healing Hands to give 2 hit points.
Sweet.
Yay.
You are up. You have 2 hit points.
And as he has his hand on your chest and your eyes open, it is going to stare into your eyes. You're lucky I care more about you not meeting God than the fact.
Your mic cut out on that one a little bit. You might need to repeat your dramatic.
Yeah. You're lucky I care more about you not meeting your God than the fact that you're a thief.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then I will cast Sanctuary on myself as a bonus action.
Okay. Cool. That was Lycoris. Next is Jarl.
All right, upon seeing the cleric up there, Jarl will attempt to shoot at the dragon.
All right. What you shooting at it with?
My longbow.
All right. Awesome. It's in range. Make a shot. Make it count.
Does an 18 hit?
No, it doesn't.
It is a fucking 19 then. Confirmed.
It is a 19.
All right.
Let me tell you how I want to give you like 1 extra point.
Jarl will kind of sigh, roll his eyes, and make his way up to the scaffolding where the people who got lightning blast with lightning blast was, and do I have any what I've already used up all. I already used up all of you, and that'll end my turn.
Okay.
I don't know what you did to get me into death saves cure, but I can't get myself out. So.
Did you do 2 points of healing?
I'm trying to, but I cannot get to a spot where I can heal myself because it is just the death saves menu is all I have on my HP bar right now.
So click on death saves,
I got it.
and then in heal, where you get a section that says like healing and stuff. You just put your healing in there.
I thought it would roll the death saves, and I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that.
I know yesterday when I was playing around with it, it had the roll for the death saves.
Yeah, I just didn't want to do it. I didn't want it to do it by default.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to avoid.
All right. Top of the round. Roror, it is your turn.
Yep. So. Yeah, that didn't feel great.
No.
I bet not.
So yeah, I'm just gonna head downstairs.
Alrighty, good call. Are you heading just down the stairs, or are you gonna like duck into one of the rooms and out of danger zone?
Oh yeah, I figured going downstairs was enough to do that, but yes, I'm getting out of danger.
Okay, cool. So I will let that be your full move. And good call, because next is the dragon. And we need
good luck, everybody else.
Whose breath weapon does not reach. His breath weapon does not recharge, so he's just going to continue to circle around. Apparently, you being on the wall was the trigger for his breath weapon. So it's all your fault, Roror.
I'm okay with this.
I'm okay with this. Hollow, it is your turn.
I will try to attack again.
Okay. It's still keeping about like 100 feet away. So you are still at a disadvantage.
Yeah, I figured.
The other option is that there is weapons that are around.
I'm so mad! Anyway, it's gonna be a 12, but I rolled a 19 on the die for the other one.
I saw that.
So
Is
bad.
not going to hit.
I know. I'll head to one of the. Is there like a ballista?
No, but if you got up on the wall, there, some of the fallen guards did have longbows. You wanted to grab one of theirs.
Yeah, I'll go up and grab one of theirs. Would that be my full turn, or could I bonus action try to find cover and hide?
You can still do a bonus action hide if you wanted.
Yes, I would like to try to be stealthy.
Cool. Go ahead and renew your stealth check for me, and we'll see if you.
Nope. Still a 13.
Nope. Okay. I tried. Yeah. Anytime like you break out of one cover and move to another, you would have to renew your stealth check. This is kind of.
No. Yeah.
All right. So that was your turn, Chef. You are next.
It's time. It's time to pull out my secret weapon.
Sling. No, that's.
I don't have a slingshot. That's too expensive. I'm obviously gonna use the longbow again.
Okay. I'll say I was waiting for this super secret weapon.
It's longbow.
Yeah. You. Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted me to use? Let me see here. Detect poison. Yeah, that's gonna really help.
Absolutely. Do it.
All right. Where do you where do you think I would detect poison at?
I mean, clearly you need to detect poison on the people that you're like, capturing.
Future knowledge.
Future knowledge. It is the first of a spell though, so probably not a good idea.
Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. That's a spell slot. Not worth it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
if it was a cantrip, you could totally abuse that shit.
Yeah, that I would want, but someone.
Why it's not a cantrip, I will never understand. Anyway, moving on.
Anyways, 19.
19's gonna hit.
Right. This time it's 11 damage.
Nice.
Airing today, aren't I? And because again,
math is hard.
slow.
Hang on.
It's 11.
That's the math. Yes, I know. I had to do his current hit points minus 11. It was hard.
I understand. I too do not like math.
Math is hard.
Then why are you playing rogue?
Because I like being stealthy.
But you're literally the person with the most math.
The computer does it for me.
Exactly.
Except it, fucks it up.
Don't worry about that.
Anyways, slow. The creature slowed
Okay.
by 10, only 10 feet.
Got it.
All right, that again, back to cover.
Yep.
Actually, I'll do one more thing. Let me see if I can do anything for my bonus action. See here.
Yeah. See, he will be out of range for your hunter's mark. So you would not be able to use that.
I just read it. Yeah. Nope, I got nothing.
All right, Lycoris, your turn.
So is Jarl, Hollow, and Chef all within... Are they within 30 feet? Like, could I get to a spot to where they are within 30 feet?
Hollow. Hollow would be the one that would be out of range. You could get Jarl and Chef because they are still on the ground level. But Hollow is up on the wall, so would be out of range.
I went up on the wall. I also.
Oh, you went up on the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, so you could get like Hollow and Jarl, who are up on the wall, which is actually where you are. Up on the wall because you were helping Rover. But Chef is still on the ground floor, so would not be within 30 feet of the others.
Okay. Then I will cast Bless, targeting Jarl, Hollow, and myself.
Okay.
So you guys now get an additional 1d4 on your attack rolls and saving.
Oh, thank you.
Where was that last round? When Charles missed the dragon by 1.
It's okay.
I get it this round.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
It happens.
It'll be fine. It's like everything that always comes like one round too late.
And then if possible, going to move to potentially be behind cover.
Yeah.
From the dragon attacks.
Yeah, because you didn't get actually Chef and you could get this too. Since you guys didn't do a movement action, you could do your movement action to hide. I will allow that. So go ahead and both of you can make me a stealth check, and we'll see if you pass. You overcome the dragon's passive perception. So obviously he's not like specifically looking for you. It just happens if he sees you.
So this is stealth. Just quickly asking.
Yes, stealth check. Because you're trying to hide. Hide,
18.
take advantage of cover. What was that?
18.
Okay. And Lycoris?
I wasn't trying to hide. I was just trying to get behind like
Okay.
partial or
That's fine.
total cover.
Okay. Up on the wall, there's not a whole lot of like cover from like the angle the dragon's attacking from, because obviously he's above. It's not like coming over from a wall, and most of the like cover is like insinuating that you would get cover from things coming like from the opposite side of the wall. So you don't. There's not a whole lot of cover from above, really. Or at least nothing that you could take too much of an advantage on. But you could use a cover in case they're using this dragon attack to send an attack over the wall. They just haven't seemed to do so yet and take advantage of this dragon attack, which seems a little strange.
All right, but that's my turn.
Okay. After Lycoris is Jarl.
Alright. Shooty shoot.
Shooty.
Shoot.
Remember you get
Shooty, eggs and
a
booty.
remember you get a
Yes.
D4.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
not gonna help. That's not,
Definitely not gonna help.
that's not gonna help. I appreciate the try. I appreciate the try though. I appreciate the help.
I mean, it lasts for 10 rounds, so
Yeah, but when you roll low. But I do appreciate but hopefully I'll get that fucking that 18 again. At that point I'll definitely get it. I'll end right there.
Okay. Top of the round is Roar.
All right. So, do I have enough movement to do essentially run and gun tactics? Pop up, shoot, pop back down, or
As long as you have something with at least 120 foot range, because now you're 20 feet down.
okay, yeah. I mean, my maximum range is 320, so I'll just be rolling at disadvantage. But
Yep. That's fine. You could definitely pop out, shoot, and pop back if you wanted.
cool. Nope.
That's not gonna hit. Alrighty. Anything else in your turn?
Nope.
Cool. Dragon's turn, who is going to give off one final roar. And anyone I think the only person who had to do this one before was Roar. So everyone except Roar, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw against the dragon's frightful presence.
remember those two blessed get D4
Yep.
added to it.
Alright. Wisdom it is. That's an 18. That's surprising.
Total of 24.
Alright, so I heard 18 success, 24 is a success.
14.
Whoever got the 18 was a success. I heard one of the voice, but I didn't hear the number.
14.
14 is a fail. And I think that is everybody. So, Lycoris, you are now frightened for 1 minute. So you're gonna be under the frightened condition. And after the dragon roars, shoots out some lightning, which is not aimed at anything, more trying to be like intimidating and a little bit more frightful, and it turns and flies off. Leaving the havoc that it has turned against this keep in its wake. And it certainly has left its shred of dead and dying people behind what was once peaceful for a time. The healers who before seemed to be getting a rest break are now back to business and trying to get the injured, as people have been huddling into rooms and trying to basically get as out of line of fire as much as possible. Most of the attacks seem to be centered on the guards on the wall. Most of the people in the courtyard area were not affected. But there is definitely chaos now.
I hope the leaders, at the very least, I am casting Spare the Dying, trying to save as many people as possible.
Okay, they definitely would like the help. Sorting out the dead from the not.
I'm joining him as well. I got Spare the Dying. Why not?
So those that you tried to do Spare the Dying on, you realize it is not working. The damage that they took was far too great. And so the amount of damage that they can cause has basically killed them outright. There is nothing to spare.
Well, at the very least, if once that is done, it's the giving aid, the aid action to any healers that need it.
Okay, absolutely. They will definitely take it, as they are far more concerned about, how they were originally trying to do triage, get people who are not at risk to a safe spot where they can wait out, and they were basically going to save those who are, closest to death and then work their way back. And there's definitely a lot of that of damage and chaos, and injured of, anyone that seemed to be anywhere near the main breath of the lightning seems to have been killed outright, such as Rover nearly was. But anyone who was at the very fringes seems to have, gotten off the least, but most of them are barely clinging to life that were injured. Because that amount of damage is no small thing for them. So I heard what Jarl is doing. I think I still need Hollow.
Hollow will go back to where the prisoners were, where Eric and everyone was, but take a short rest.
Okay.
There's a dragon out. I should probably heal.
Yeah. So at around this time, it is after midnight. So the long night is definitely getting to those who haven't taken any kind of rest at this point.
Yeah.
So sorry, things. Okay, I have Hollow. Chef, are you up to anything?
This time I'm gonna get some long rest after all that.
Okay.
Oh wait, before he does that, he obviously go back to the kitchen and grabs the sandwiches.
Obviously. Feed's important.
Then a bit.
All right. Lycoris, are you up to anything? There's definitely the clerics that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
He probably would have gone down to where those were injured, probably recognizing those he couldn't save and trying to save those he could.
Okay. You can with Jarl and Lycoris, since you're helping them out, I'm gonna go ahead and let do like just some like medicine checks just to do, you know, not if you want to do any non-magical healing kind of things on them. If you want to spend spell slots, that's your option. But if you want to do like a non-magical healing or just like, you know, basically tying off wounds and stabilizing and stuff like that, just give me a general medicine check.
15.
15? Lycoris?
Apparently, he's still too shook up from the dragon because it was a 19 and then flipped to a nat 1.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
So you're mending one, and you know, and quickly realize that your god must have taken over your hand, because rather than spare this one, you instead eased his passing on to the afterlife. Which you have determined now must have been the fate of your god has called him. And then, Rorar, what are you doing?
Yeah, just gonna find a room with a door, small room. Just go inside of it, shut the door, prop up the hammer to prevent the door from being opened, and long rest.
All right, 2 hit points and a long rest and a dream, or trying to long rest. All right, so you know you guys are recovering from it. You're taking this hour to help with the efforts, and helping recover. And you know, in about an hour, you know, have saved and stabilized those that you could. Some have succumbed to wounds that weren't able to fully recover. So you basically have like done what you can with what you have. And surprisingly, even though you'd think they would take advantage of a dragon attacking, nothing seems to happen during this hour. So it's a little strange. And what did I do? God damn it. And so an hour goes by and nothing seems to happen. So does anyone, after things settle down, the governor, who is definitely looking quite shook up, comes out and thanks you very much for all of your help, and recognizing that one of your group was severely injured, offers up to you all as thanks and to help with to help recover from everything that you've done. Offers up, where the fuck is it? Offers you guys 4 healing potions in gratitude to help.
Just 4 in total, or 4 each?
4 in total.
Okay. Actually, I think at this point, it's Jarl and Lycoris who are around.
Yeah, because you guys are the easiest ones to find. Chef is going down and eating his sandwich. Hollow has gone down to the prisoner, and Rorar has barricaded himself in a room. So yeah, it's just, you know, Jarl and Lycoris.
Jarl will nod and he'll take the 4, and he's like, I'll be sure to spread these around. He'll hand 1 to Lycoris.
He'll wave it off. It'd be better if you give it to someone who doesn't have command of healing energy.
Jarl will nod. Once I see my other companion, once I see the others, I'll give you these out.
And then the governor goes off and takes care of some other matters. So you get you get another hour to determine what would you like to do. You can either stay at the keep continue resting, or you can do something in retaliation if you wanted. There's a couple options.
How are the healers? How are the heroes doing?
After the hour, they're definitely tired, but things have gotten kind of like a bit of a lull. Everyone that is remaining seems stable, and they are taking the rest while they can.
Okay. And how late did you say it was?
At this point, it's coming up to around 2 a.m.
Jarl will check on the guards, make sure that they have enough for rotations.
Mm-hmm.
If the guards are doing fine, he'll go to he'll probably on the ground floor outside. We'll sit on the ground, lean up against the wall, and we'll get a rest. He'll ask the guys like, "Hey, if you need any help, wake me up. I'll do what I can."
Okay. The guards, there's definitely still enough. The captain basically like took charge, and they're not like, it's not that there isn't enough guards up on the wall. They do still have enough to do rotations. They're just a little thinner than they were before. Because there's about 15 that were caught in the attacks between the injured and the dead. And so they're not too badly off, thanks to you guys being able to respond and drive the dragon away. But they're not gonna turn you away if you want to help, but they're not in desperate need of it.
It still stands if something pops up and they need some extra hands, wake them up.
Yeah, sure thing. They actually offer one of the rooms that's up on the wall if you wanted to take a doze basically into the guards rest area.
He'll take him up on that.
Okay, cool. That was Jarl. Lycoris, what would you like to do?
I think if he's given any time to himself, he's going to be resting. He's probably exhausted trying to help the healers for the hour.
Okay. Like I said, the healers have come to basically a lull. They've stabilized who they can, healed who they can. And they still have medicines and stuff like that. They're not really using any kind of stronger potions. Those are the ones that were given to you guys. Because most of that kind of stuff is deemed to be more beneficial to those of adventurer than most normal people, and most of the time what they would have been used for, it wouldn't have helped too much. And so most of the people left are, there's no one at risk of dying anymore. But everyone is definitely stabilized at this point, so you can take a rest for this hour if you wish to. Roar, you are continuing to rest?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going for long rest at this point,
okay.
So.
Yeah. Chef, I think you were also resting?
Long rest. I did long rest.
We shall see if your long rest be successful. Hollow, I think you went down.
I had a short rest.
Uh-huh.
Is there any way, I know it's 2 a.m., give or take.
Yep.
They had mentioned a woman dressed in purple out there. Is there any way to kind of see if I can spot a weird group up top? From up top as I'm looking around.
I thought you went back to the prisoners. Are you going back up now after your rest, going back up on the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Once you're up on the wall, you haven't really been given much of a description, other than a name and someone that is dressed in purple?
No name. We weren't given a name.
Oh, that's right. You were not given a name. The description you got basically from the governor, was basically someone that looked important, surrounded by people that was dressed in purple.
Yeah, a female in purple robes, accompanied by a bunch of guards. So, like, trying to figure out, like, where... Because if she's high ranking, it's going to be, like, good guards, not just kobolds, you know?
Yeah, probably.
Probably more tucked... Essentially, where's the nicest looking fucking tent? If there is a tent.
Yeah.
You know, like... This bitch is gonna be traveling in style. Or, like, with rank showing, you know?
Yeah. Go ahead, make me a perception check while you're up on the wall.
Are you okay. Well, 15 isn't bad, but it was a 19 and rolled to a 9. So I'm a little spicy at that.
That sucks.
Yeah.
With a 15 looking around on your own, you're not really going to see anything major. There's a couple of gatherings of people, but you don't really see anything that looks like tents or and you're not seeing anyone that looks like they're like in purple robes with guards. There's definitely like groups of people in different places, but you're not really seeing exactly the person that was described to you. You can, if you wanted to ask like some of the guards that are up on the wall, if they would know where she is.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Once you do that, most of them don't seem to know who you're talking about, but as you go along the wall, you do eventually get to some guards that are basically like over top of the main gate. And one of them actually is like, oh yeah, I know that one. I actually am the one that reported this person to the captain. And he points off into the distance at a woman that has short black hair. You can't really tell much more at the distance, but definitely is wearing a very long, deep purple robe, and is definitely has a dozen people close by to her, and is while she herself doesn't seem to be giving orders, the people around her are definitely basically kind of being the go-between.
Yeah.
So like she gives orders to her guards and the guards give orders to the others. So it doesn't seem like anyone's allowed to talk to her directly. She's above all that. But you definitely, while you can't get like, she's not close, so you can't really get any kind of like real defining features other than like short dark hair, and that purple robe.
Could I like mark this all, like where these groups have been or where the enemies currently are on like a map or a notebook and be like, okay, so this bitch is over here, there's a group here with her, and then over here is this group, you know?
Yeah, you can get like a general thing of where most of the main groups, a lot of them do seem to move, but some of them are stationary. Most of the closer ones seem to be made up mostly of kobolds. Most of the humanoids tend to be further in the back, so the kobolds are definitely being used as like, you know,
meat shields. Yeah. Because that way, you know, maybe we can give it to the governor and be like, okay, so obviously things change over time, but like this is where she was last spotted. We should probably try to take her out if we believe she's high ranking.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
That's what I'll do with my hour. Like kind of keep an eye on her movement patterns if I can. And like, you know, map out where people are.
Yeah, she doesn't really seem to move. There's definitely a building that she is keeping to that she seems to be using mostly as her base of operations. And she's basically just like sitting in a chair that looks like it's probably been dragged out of this house, and she's basically just sitting on the porch, and her guards are basically like around her in like a semicircle. And she just basically just watches what is going on at this point.
All right, cool.
But she has basically like commandeered one of the houses and is using it as her center point.
Cool, cool, cool.
And just seems to be sitting on the front porch, enjoying the view.
How many feet away is she?
A lot farther than you can shoot.
Yeah, I picked. By the way, I didn't say it, but I did pick up one of the longbows from one of the fallen. If that is cool.
No, that's absolutely fine. Go ahead. They will let you have it.
Cool, cool, cool. All right. And that will be it for me.
Okay. I know Rower's resting. I think I got everyone for that time slot. And so 3 a.m. Comes around. And all seems quiet. Nothing really seems to happen. So you have the choice of what you want to do for this hour's slot as well. So I'm gonna kind of go around. I'm gonna start with my long rest seeking people to see if they still seek a long rest. So Rower, I assume you're still seeking your long rest.
Yo.
Chef, I think you were also seeking long rest.
Yes.
Lycoris, I believe you specified a short rest, which you are able to get.
No, he'd be going for a long rest.
You're going for a long rest, excuse
Yeah.
me. So your long rest attempt has not been interrupted. Jarl.
Unless one of the guards comes and gets him, he's gonna continue resting.
Okay, the guard has not come to get you. And Chef, you were long resting. We're back to you, Hollow.
I think I'm going to. I guess I'll meet with, if the governor is awake, you know, like with him, or it doesn't look like she's sleeping, correct?
The person in the purple robes?
Correct.
No, she does not seem like she's sleeping.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll go talk to the governor and try to figure out like how we can strategize this, that she hasn't been moving. She seems to be giving orders, but people aren't allowed to like go up to her. You know, she's delegating.
As you try to go to the governor, people do give you directions, but you eventually get to 2 guards outside of what you were told is the governor's door. And as you ask to gain an audience, they inform you that the governor is also taking the opportunity to rest during this long night, and ask if this is an emergency or if the conversation can wait.
It can wait. I guess I will try to, you know, I'll go back where the prisoners are, if they're still there. I don't know.
Yeah, prisoners are still there.
I'm gonna try
Cheated. The two other prisoners were in the locked area. The unconscious one eventually did get consciousness and stuff like that, so he was interviewed. Not too willingly, a little disoriented, very hurt. But Eric is actually still chilling in that room, unguarded.
Yeah, it's one of those. All right, I'll nap with the criminals. This feels like home.
He's pulled a set of dice out from somewhere, and is basically playing a dice game with himself, and invites you to join.
Yeah, sure.
Are you gonna try to do some sleight of hand shenanigans?
Oh, 100%, 100%.
There's no money on the line, but once you get involved, there is definitely some other things put into the betting pool. And they get naughtier and naughtier as the hour progresses.
How many
At least
stocks are
one
we
is done.
losing? Yeah. How many stocks we losing?
It's more like how many fucks you gonna give.
No, I'm not giving out fucks, but I'll play strip dice.
Man, how many items of clothing are lost at the end of the
Exactly!
hour? As the dragon attacks again and Hollow is completely naked.
Hall comes out naked. Let's go!
Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check. Let's see how this goes.
We'll see. Are you kidding? It was a 13 and roll to a nat 1. I'm so mad.
Oh.
You are definitely naked at the end of the hour, and you're not too happy about it. You're not sure how this guy got really good at dice, but he could probably teach you a thing or two.
Yeah,
He
I'll
caught on to every sleight of hand attempt you try to do it, Cheaty. He's like, oh, really? You're gonna try to pull that trick?
At this point, Hollow is now asking for tips. Like, okay, how did you catch me do this? It's one of these, like, let's turn this into a teaching moment.
Oh, he literally does. Like,
Yeah.
literally, like, gets up, like, behind you.
Oh,
And
we're doing
like,
ghost.
And he's basically, like, guiding your hand through the motion of, okay, if you want to do this, you kind of have to manipulate your hand. No, not like that. Kind of if you're giving it a sensual caress. He's turning it on.
All right.
At this point. He's
Teaching
not
moment.
even hiding that he's full on. If it wasn't obvious before, it's definitely obvious now. So this hour, also passes by, without any kind of, interruption. And then the 4 o'clock hour starts.
I will start getting dressed.
Jarl, you are awakened as the guards say, hey, something's coming. As you come out, you see that from the darkness, a creature strides into the dim light of the dying fires that are around the keep. Although it is shaped roughly like a human, it is at least 7 feet tall, and its skin is covered in blue scales. Its fingers bear wicked claws, and its face has the muzzle and reptilian eyes of a dragon. The creature stops about 80 yards from the main gate of the keep and seems to scan the walls. A line of kobolds fan out around it. I need to move tokens around. Excuse me while I do GM things that I really should have done before. Because I'm a horrible GM.
Don't talk about my friend that way.
Waiting for host.
Shut up! I am going to hurt you. Dragon, you can just chill out on that side of town, please. Thank you very much. Let's see. With their spears, they prod 4 human prisoners into the dim light. You can make out a woman, a teenage boy in a blood-soaked tunic, and 2 young children. Then the creature hails up to the keep. Defenders of Greenest! This has been a successful night, and I am feeling generous. Do you see these 4 pitiful, useless prisoners? We have no need for them, so I will trade them back to you. Send out your best warrior to fight me, and you can have these 4 in exchange. Jarl, you notice one of the defenders that is... So you've, for one, because of your draconic knowledge, you immediately recognize the creature that is there as a blue half-dragon.
Okay.
So you don't have to make any checks. You automatically succeed at this one. And you hear one of the people up on the keep, not one of the common soldiers, this is one of the sergeants, that you probably come to know if you've done any talking. He seems to recognize the prisoners that this half dragon is holding, and he lets out a basically a cry of anguish, and cries out that is his sister and that's her children. I have to help them. Let me go. Save him. And you can immediately tell Jarl that this person, while he is a sergeant, you can tell that this half dragon is strong, and that if this sergeant goes into this fight, he is not going to make it back alive. He would be sacrificing his life for that of his family.
Okay. Jarl will it's like raise his hand. No, I will be the champion. And he starts moving down.
All right. The sergeant looks to you with gratitude in his eyes and tears on his cheeks. As you go down, the gatekeeper opens the gate for you as you step out to face it. And the half dragon seems pleased to see that a champion has stepped forward, and basically he tells you what the terms are going to be for this combat. He immediately gestures to the kobolds with a snap of his finger, and the 3 children are set loose and told to go back. But the woman stays, and the kobolds stand guard over the woman. And he explains that if anyone gets the idea to interfere with this duel, she will die. So if any archers or arrows come flying into this area to interrupt this sacred duel between fighters, then she will be the cost. He says that regardless of who becomes the victor, the woman will be released when the fight is over, and the victor will be the last one standing. But she is just a guarantee that no one interferes. Whether you win or lose, she has won her freedom at the end of the fight. And he gives a solemn word on that. And you get the impression that he is definitely telling the truth. He's taking this very serious.
What color was he again?
He is a blue half-dragon.
Okay. Jaro will just simply nod.
All right.
And we'll take his halberd and stand at the ready.
Okay. Everyone else in the keep that was not downstairs. So Hollow, you won't get an idea of this, and Chef, if you're still in the kitchen, you won't either. But those that are in the main area have started to basically hear word of that basically that something's going down, that there's a duel, and someone went outside to fight one of their champions. So like Chorus, you would start hearing this through your rest, as all of this gets louder. And Roar, I would say that this would also be loud enough for you to start hearing as you're trying to rest. Whether you decide to let it interrupt your rest or not is up to you.
No, I'm staying asleep.
Okay.
I think it would interrupt Lycoris's rest.
Okay.
And he'd come out to watch.
All right. As you get to the wall, you come out in time to see that the front gates are open, and 3 children are inside. 2 seem relatively uninjured. 1 is very injured. sorry, going back to the description of the person. You see a teenage boy who's in a blood-soaked tunic, and then 2 young children. The 2 young children are fairly uninjured. The teenage boy is injured. Not dying, but definitely hurt. And as they see you, they basically tell you, like, hey, your paladin went to go challenge their champion. And a lot of people a lot of the guards especially are gathering at the gate or up on the wall to basically watch the duel.
I think he's going to give the child that's hurt kind of just a once over once he realizes it's probably not life-threatening injuries.
Mm-hmm.
He'll nod, send them on the way to where the healers have gathered.
Mm-hmm.
And then move towards where the guards are to actually get a view of the duel.
Okay, they all seem fairly like shaken up, nervous. The teenager does not seem to want to leave, and it basically says that his mom is still out there. She hasn't come yet. She hasn't been released. And as you look out, you see a blue-scaled creature, and a bunch of kobolds. The kobolds are surrounding this woman, and seem to be basically kind of like guarding and also like keeping watch over her. And your paladin is basically like squared off against this creature who is wielding a great sword that he has drawn from his back. And they seem to be getting ready to duel off. And if you ask the teenage boy, is basically saying that he was told that that his mom would be staying with them to make sure that no one interferes, and if anyone tries to help the duel, that his mom's gonna die. Jeff is resting. You can kind of like have the option of if you wanted to say you woke up and went up. I won't object.
Yeah, why not? At this point, he's done. He literally is like in the middle of his eating and just
Just wander on up. Hey, what's going on?
He's like, what?
And
Yeah.
Hollow,
Yeah.
up to you if you feel like ending your flirt session with Eric and seeing what's going on with the rest of the world.
I will get dressed and see what's going on.
I was gonna ask if you were putting clothes on first. You
Yeah.
beat me to it.
Comes out wrapped in a towel.
I will say, you come out with most of your clothing, but your underwear is suspiciously went missing.
Yeah, he probably took it. It's fine.
I mean, he did get higher than you on a sleight of hand. It's probably in a pocket somewhere.
Alright.
Yes,
go
you
watch.
hope it's in a pocket somewhere.
Yeah. I'll go
It
watch.
could be other
Desperate
places.
times are we in? Desperate times are we in?
Look, he's in desperate times for sure. Alrighty, so, Jarl, give me an initiative check and we'll see who goes first, you or the half dragon.
$11.
You said 11?
Yep, 11.
And what is my friend getting? Hey, you are definitely going first. He rolled a nat 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Grand total initiative of a 2.
All right. We'll run up and attempt to hitty hit.
Hitty hit. Just try it out. See how you
Whoosh.
do. I hear you making a sound in the other room, but let me tell you how your mic did not pick that up.
That is a 9.
A 9 is not going to hit him. You notice that he is wearing a splint mail, by the way, and he has drawn a greatsword. He also has a spear.
Cool. Good for him.
All right. On his turn, he's going to basically take a very deep breath, and he's going to start this off with a lightning breath. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
$17.
17 is going to succeed. That's not what I wanted to do. So it is 4d10. Where the fuck's my dice? Whew. 23, but since you succeeded, you take half. So you will take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. And he does not get any bonuses. So it is your turn.
Okay, we'll attempt to attack again. Hopefully I'll
Okay.
get a better roll.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
God damn it. That is going to be another miss.
Your dice aren't loving you so much.
No.
All right. On his turn, he's going to use that greatsword, and he's going to try to hit you.
Okay.
And is going to hit AC 16.
Yep.
All right. And he's going to deal 12 slashing damage.
Yay.
I told you he's a little strong. And now you realize why the guard likely would have not given this guy much of a fight.
I'm not giving him much of a fight. What are you talking about? I'm at 1 health.
It is your turn.
Oh. I'm going to use those two slots for something else. Oh. Fuck it. I'm going to give it all to this one attack. Be good. Oh, come on. 12.
That is not gonna hit.
Well, fuck me then. Oh, no, this is actually help. Oh, I will attempt healing hands. No, healing word.
Okay.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. On his turn, he's going to try to attack the greatsword again. And he's gonna miss because he only gets a 9.
Yay!
However,
Okay.
sensing your weakness, he is going to use his action surge to try to attack again.
Okay. What is your damage? 2d8.
But is also gonna miss because he only gets an 8.
Yay!
Woohoo!
It is now your turn.
BC's feet. I'm gonna breath weapon him.
Okay.
DC 12.
Dexter?
Dex says yes.
He gets an 18.
All right, so that's a D10. Oh, come on.
Oh no. Your dice showing you 0 love today.
He gets 1 damage.
Hey, you did 1 damage to him.
All right, that's me.
Alright. His turn. He's gonna try to hit you with the greatsword again. And hit AC 13.
Miss.
Okay. Your turn.
Come on. Oh, fuck you. 15.
No. Misses. I will tell you his AC is a 17.
All right.
So he's
Next round.
hittable, but your dice do not love you.
Next round.
Is gonna miss because he is AC 14.
Okay, he hit with his attack roll was a 14.
14.
Okay. All right. Hit. Oh, come on. No. Miss.
And his turn. He's gonna try to hit you with a greatsword. He's kind of impressed that you're staying up. He hit a 15. Which
Miss.
I think misses. Yep.
Miss.
Your turn.
Nope.
Okay.
End of my turn.
His turn. Man. At least his breath weapon has not recharged. That's all I'm saying. He's gonna try to hit you with greatsword and is gonna hit because that is hitting a 24. And deals 14 slashing damage.
And I'm down.
Yep. And he throws out his hands, and gives a roar of triumph. He does not try to finish you off. Out of, respect for your good fight. And he turns to the kobolds who keep their word and release their last remaining hostage. And then he gives a dramatic bow towards the keep, and you notice all of the defenders turn their back in the keep, and every single one of them disappears into the darkness.
Seeing the guards?
I'm saying all of the kobolds, all the mercenaries, every single raider that before was surrounding the keep turns and walks away and disappears into the darkness and away from the lights. All of the lights that they were using in the camp get put out. And they leave. And you are left on the ground outside.
As soon as they leave, healing word.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
So you heal 6.
Okay, cool. As you do that, a team of the healers who were watching the fight, you send out a healing word. The healers, once they realize the area is safe, they rush out to where you have fallen, Jarl, and begin surrounding you. And basically where, even as the healing word goes, they're basically like trying to do what they can for you. They don't have any magical healing left, but they do tend to you with like healer's kits and medicine rolls, and as you get back, the governor, who has heard word, has come running and is holding 2 more bottles of healing potions, and is basically to try to help save your life. And then he seems a little relieved that you're actually back on your feet, but offers them anyway if you are in need of them.
He takes them.
Okay.
He'll actually drink them. No, he'll drink one.
Okay. And that is actually where we will leave the night. I will say the rest of the night is peaceful. You don't get anything more from the raiders for the rest of the night. And if you decide to go rest, you would get the full benefits of a long rest at this point.
Awesome.
To figure out me having to actually read the full rewards, because I thought you guys leveled up at this point, but I'm trying to make sure. And how they organize where the level ups is a little strange.
I mean, considering it is 9:30, what it may
Yeah.
something that can be done.
Yeah, I'll look over it, and I'll let you know before next campaign if you guys are supposed to level up or not.
Yeah.
Just give me a moment. Yeah, and I'll let you know, like, before next campaign if you're supposed to level up or not. I don't think so, but I want to double check, because I fucked up before, and I don't want to fuck up again. But yeah, yeah, this one's definitely rougher than the rest. The end of the night is by far the roughest. But hopefully you guys at least had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to, like, absolutely kick the living shit out of a couple of you.
I'm going to... Excuse me. I'm going to go raid, Myth. But have a good night, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed, and good night. I am eating.
Thank you for all for joining.
Yep.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye.